Hey there, thank you so much for joining us here as we chat with Kris Hanahan. I'm excited about these chats because you're going to be able to get to know a little bit more about the agents at the center of RE/MAX Centre Realty. All of them are game changers and industry leaders, but more importantly, they're integral parts of this community. So we're excited for you to get to know a little bit more about them. So let's get to know a little bit more about Kris. She became licensed in 2004, which is awesome. I don't want to say that's forever ago, Kris, but maybe it feels like forever ago. But let's learn a little bit more about Kris in her words. So Kris, does 2004 seem like forever ago, or did it fly by?
I think a little of both. When I started in 2004 and there were agents at the office that had already been in the business for 20 years, I thought, that seems so long. And here I am at 16, which is amazing to me. So some days fly by, sometimes they're slow, but I usually am very surprised at the number of years when I hit September every year at my anniversary.
Awesome. So, Kris, let's start from the beginning. Where are you originally from?
I am from Utica, New York, which is in central New York. East Utica, to be exact. We have to, gotta get specific in Utica, so you know exactly where I'm from. But.
I'm from New Jersey. I don't understand how there's not a north and a south, but so I feel you on the east part for sure.
Absolutely.
So what brought you to Centre County and specifically the State College area?
I got my first job here out of college. I actually have a degree in computer science from Rochester Institute of Technology. So I came down here with my first software engineering job and stayed.
That's awesome. But Kris, what did you do before real estate? Was it software engineering?
I did software engineering for a while, and then once I got married and had children, I stayed home. So while I was home with my children for about 11 years, I mostly volunteered in the community. I was a childbirth education teacher. I was a Girl Scout leader. I was Booster Club president for different things at the high school and volunteer mom in the schools, that kind of stuff. So,
wow, birthing coach. That is
yes.
That is something I don't know if I would be able to do. So kudos to you and thank you for helping with that.
There you go.
So Kris, to learn even more about you, would you say that, are you like a night owl? Are you a morning person? Give us some insight.
I think I am a natural night owl. I was always a night owl before kids and schedules related to kids. I think that I could easily turn my schedule around to be up really late at night. But I can't sleep in like I used to before. So I don't know. I feel like I've missed the day. If I'm up after 7 o'clock or something in the morning, I feel like I've missed half the day. So I guess I've become a morning person.
I was gonna say, what's an unnatural night owl, Kris?
I don't know. Well, I forced myself out of my natural habits, I guess.
Gotcha. That's too funny. That is absolutely too funny. So then would that mean, do you like wake up in the morning and have a cup of coffee? Are you a coffee or a tea person?
I like coffee and tea, but I don't require them. So I don't always have anything in the morning. I think it depends on my mood. If I'm really dragging, I'll have a cup of coffee. If I am, tea is always reserved for my kind of calm down times.
Gotcha. Now, Kris, one of the questions that I like to ask people, but to be honest with you, I didn't put it on your list is, and maybe I should have, shame on me, but like pizza. Now I know you're gluten-free, right? So that's why I didn't put it on the list. I didn't want to tempt you, but there's probably some awesome gluten-free pizza out there.
There's some good gluten-free pizza.
Some good options. So are you a thin crust person or like a thick crust, deep dish? What do we got going on?
I'll tell you my favorite pizza in the world.
In the world? Wow.
In the world, which I cannot eat anymore, but it is
this is why I didn't want to bring it up. I feel bad.
No, I'm starving. So it's from my hometown of Utica, and they have, I wouldn't call it necessarily thick. It's not like the super thin, but it's not like a super thick either. But it is, what they do is put the cheese on the crust first, and then their amazing sauce and stuff. So it's just they have the best sauce. It's Oskanitz Pizza, Utica, New York. So it's the best.
A little shout out, little shout out.
Yeah, for Utica, New York, Oskanitz. Love ya.
So what are we talking toppings wise now, Kris? Besides the cheese and the awesome sauce.
I would have to say that I am big time sausage girl there around the pizza toppings. Love it. Well, that's probably my first. Pepperoni too, I guess. More of the meat than the veggies.
Awesome. I feel like I'm changing what I'm having for dinner now, so thanks.
There's some awesome gluten-free pizza locally as well right now. I mean, Valley Girl.
True, Valley Girl.
In Center Hall, she makes amazing crusts, so I've had her pizza all over the place, which is fantastic.
Oh, that's good tip of the day as well. Getting to know Kris and you get a tip. This is fantastic. Good. So switching gears a tiny bit, Kris, and then we'll probably wrap things up here. So dogs or cats? The most important question.
I know. I'm a dog person. It's in some of my headshots and everything. I have my dog with me, but I have to say that I do have a new grand kitty. So I've become more of a cat person since my son has a cat. So I have obviously adore that cat.
Well, congratulations.
Yes. But if I had to, pick, and I could only have one, I'm a dog girl.
You guys heard it first. I mean, what a great announcement here on Facebook. Kris is now a grandma.
My grandkitty.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So, Kris, as we wrap up here, do you mind just taking us back to real estate and maybe giving a piece of real estate advice, if you don't mind?
Of course. I think in general, whether you're buying or selling, I would always say to do your research and start early and prepare yourself so that you can either be the most competitive and prepared as a buyer or have your home in the absolute best state with a plan as a seller. So absolutely preparatory work beforehand. Love starting early with my clients.
Awesome. So I shouldn't call you today and just say, let's sell my house today. It's a great idea, but maybe not the best plan.
Yes, if you have to, we'll figure it out. But if you know you're going to, I can put you in a much better position in the market with some preparation time.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the tip, Kris. And thank you for spending a few minutes with us. And as always, being a real estate leader as well as a friend of the local community. So thank you and have a great rest of your day.
All right. Thanks so much, Kate. I'll see ya.
See you guys.